Julie always reminds me of the Pied Piper of Hamelin, the way she goes with her cluster of children behind. This morning's scripture reading is actually from Paul's letter to the Romans. It was considered that this particular letter was the last one, and that he wrote it from Corinth around the year 58. This letter is distinctive in many ways. It's the longest letter, and written to the Christian communities of Rome whom he hadn't met and didn't know. It also does not deal with highly specific issues such as should women teach or pray with their heads uncovered or bared. But it's more about his theology and the broad sense of the word. It's also a very hope-filled letter, and that there is no evident time shown in that than in the passage we will hear today. The letter begins with the significance of Jesus and the direction and thinking about God and transformation. He follows that with words about life in the Spirit and the transformation of creation. Paul writes about the place and the role of the children of God, both Jew and Gentile, for healing the whole of creation. It is hope that he places at the heart of this challenge and responsibility. And although this was written for a vastly different world, one cannot help but be captured by the power of his words and how they could very easily apply to this present time. Reading from Romans 8:18 to 27, we hear. I consider that the sufferings of this time are not worth comparing to the glory about to be revealed to us. For all creation waits with eager longing for the revealing of the children of God. For all creation was subjected to futility, not of its own will, but by the will of the one who subjected it, in hope that all of creation itself will be set free from its bondage to decay and will obtain the freedom of the glory of the children of God. We know that the whole creation has been groaning in labor pains until now. And not only the earth, but we ourselves, who have the first fruits of the Spirit, groan inwardly. For in hope we were reborn. Now hope that is seen, not hope alone, or is not hope, but hopes for what is seen. But if we hope for what we do not see, then we will wait for it with great patience. Likewise, the Spirit of God helps us in our weaknesses, for we do not know how to pray as we ought, but that very Spirit intercedes with sighs too deep for words, and God, who searches the heart, knows what is in the mind of the Spirit. Hear what that Spirit is saying to the church.
Thanks be to God.
Thanks, Reg.